Why do some people look the same after years of training, as well as lifters? That's going to be the topic for today, and that's what I'm going to explain you really honestly. This video might look a little bit like rant, but I want to tell you from the heart really what I think and how to avoid that, not to be that guy, not to be one of them. Let's be honest, this looks really disappointing and embarrassing. So let's cut to the point. By the way, my name is Boris Kish. I'm a super heavyweight competitor, fitness coach, and professional nutritionist. Welcome to my channel. You cannot do the same thing as you did the last year and expect that you will look different this year. So I'm not saying that you are, but you know that kind of people, and I really don't want you to be that person. If you started to feel that you are going into this direction, there is definitely hope. First of all, I completely understand if somebody says, I want, I can, but number three is negative, that is, I don't know how. This I don't know has to be changed in I know. And there I can help you. You can hire a professional coach that is willing to work one-on-one with you, as I am. So this can be manageable. But if somebody doesn't want to change anything with his approach, there is nothing that can help him. You cannot eat the same stuff that you did before and, for example, expect to lose weight if the weight is not going down. You cannot use the same exercises as before, and expect that your body is going to grow if it's not. Stagnation is also a fantastic thing. That way, your body is simply signalizing and telling you that you're doing something wrong, which, as I said, is a great thing. Then okay, there is no progress. I have to change something. And you should seek for a professional help if you're not able to fix this by yourself. There are people like me who are trained, who have a lot of years of experience. I have more than 25 years of experience as a competitor, who will see you and who will know after 5 seconds when they read you where is the potential problem, and that way you can go there in the fastest and healthiest possible way. There are no supplements, no magic pills, no red pills, no pads, no steroids, no growth hormones, no Ozempic, etc., that can lead you in the proper direction where you want to go if you do not have balls and willpower to squeeze it and go through it. This is something that no fitness coach can help you. This is what Arnie was explaining in his documentary from 1975, pumping iron. He said, you cannot be a champion if you're not willing to go through that pain period that is at the end of each set. So I'm not telling you that you're supposed to train like him, and nobody is expecting you to be a state champion or Mr. Olympia. But if you really want progress, if you want to look different, you have to have this a little bit of masochistic side inside of you. But I would say there is negative masochism, there is positive masochism. You have to enjoy the pain. You have to go into the pain, you have to feel the pain, you have to enjoy the pain. And then you have to give everything that you can. But when I say go into the pain, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to train like you're training body destruction. There is a huge difference between body destruction mindset and bodybuilding. Therefore, if the body is signalizing that it might get injured, you should definitely listen to the body and not give your maximum. Then you should change the exercises, etc. But if really you're not willing to go to do the repetitions all the way until the failure, at least once every, I would say, workout session. If you're not willing to do, drop sets, if you're not willing to do supersets, if you don't have, a coach, if you don't have a training partner that's going to push you, that you go all the way through the end, as well as you're supposed to do that vice versa and return the energy, towards him. If you don't have that, if you don't enjoy that, there is nothing that can help you. I mean, I literally knew some friends from my past who had everything, who had resources, who had private cooks, who had all the supplements in the world, all the high quality pharma grade steroids, and they looked the same like for the last 20 years that I knew them. Because, when they went to the gym, they were, they made a face, like, I cannot explain you, like I have to clean the sewer or something like that. I wouldn't be so negative and disappointed. So I mean, if you don't enjoy doing what you're doing, then don't do it. Do not expect the progress. But as everything else in the life, you're supposed to, how can I say, move the borders in the positive way. I'm not saying cross the lines, but you should, if you felt that you went into the stagnation, that definitely means that you should go out of your comfort zone, expand, and conquer the new territory. And this is where the growth and the new progress is going to happen, and you're going to develop new muscle tissue again. So this was in the shortest possible lines. I hope you got it. As I said, this is nothing personal. This doesn't mean that you are one of them, but if you felt that you came to the stagnation point, the change needs to happen. Don't be that guy that is training with the same weight, with the same intensity, with fear to go into the pain, area for the last 10, 15, 20 years, because you're just going to waste time and look like nothing. I'm pretty sure that you have everything required. I'm pretty sure that you can do it, and you got this. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and you will make those new gains that you really deserve. Write me in the comment section what you think about that, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time, all the best. God bless. Bye.